Okay. Yes, thank you. Now I'm going to discuss about some programs in strings again. I think this is the last session for strings. First of all, what is my question here? My question is going to be find vowel count. Vowel count is finding very simple, but I am going. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. Okay. Is it okay, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. I'm going to find vowel count. Finding vowel count is very easy, but I'm going to give some different program in the same question. Okay. For example, STDHIR is there like this. How many vowels are there here? How many vowels are there? There are only two vowels. That is U and I, right? There is only two vowels are there. But for example, now how many vowels are there? Now how many vowels are there? Our program is going to find that it is going to be three vowels are there. But actually, U and I only the original vowel count, right? There are only two vowels. We have to print it as a two. How I am going to find it? First of all, you have to read a string here. Read a string str of 100. Str. Find vowel. Find vowel count of str. Some count is equal to. I'm going to print that count. That's it. Nothing else. Yes, I'm going to print that count, and this count is going to be an integer variable. That's why I'm writing here int count. Okay. Yes, this is only the simple main program. That's it. We are reading the string, and we are passing that variable into this function, and I'm going to find a count, vowel count on this string, and I'm going to print that one. Okay. What is the function name here? I'm going to copy this one, and today I'm going to write like this: char star str, and the name is going to be like this, and it is going to be return integer values, and it is going to be integer values. This is the function definition signature, and here I am going to find how many vowels are there. For example, I am going to take some vowel count is equal to 0. I am taking that vowel count is equal to 0. Then for example, I am going to find the length of that one. Length is equal to strng string underscore length of str. I am going to find the length of the string also. Now I am for iterations I am going to take I variable. For I is equal to 0, I less than a length, I plus plus, I am going to iterate it. For example, I'm this is going to be the input is going to be like this. The input is going to be Sudhir like this. I am going to trace every character by character, and if it is vowel, what is vowel here? For example, if AEIOU, right? AEIOU is the vowel. That's it, nothing else. For example, str of I is equal to A, or str of I is equal to str of of I is equal to AIOU like this. For example, if it is a capital, for example, assume that all the characters are a small letters like this. Str of I is equal to AEIOU. If any character is there, that means I am going to increment vowel count. That's it, nothing else. For example, I am going to return vowel count. That's it. For example, I am going to do very simple like this. I am going to execute it. What it happens? And vowel count.
String file.
What is that? Oh, sorry. Include strings.h. SVHIR. It is going to be printed two vowels. Only it is going to print two vowels. If I am going to execute it some U and I again, it is going to be print four vowels. But my question is that what is the unique values, unique vowels here? I am going to find how many unique vowels are there. Okay, how many unique vowels are there? We don't know exactly, right? It is showing that four vowels, but it contains only two unique vowels. We can do it in a different ways, and I'm going to go for one way here. If it is vowel, for example, instead of incrementing the vowel count, I'm going to take here some a of 26 or anything is equal to 0. A of 26 is equal to 0. I'm going to write like this, and if it is vowel, I'm going to do this one. It is vowel. If it is vowel, I'm going to do like this, and now I'm going to write here printf. I'm going to display what is the string here. For example, I'm going to write for I is equal to 0, I less than 26, I plus plus. I will show you how it works. Printf percentage d. I'm going to give some space a of I. Something and return someone. Just wait. Here I'm going to execute it. SUUDHIIR and A, for example, A also. Just look at here. A is 1, I is 2, U is 2 like this. This is the vowel count. This is the vowel count, right? This is the vowel counts. A is 1. How many non-zero values are there here? How many non-zero values are there? Just simply I am going to find how many non-zero values are there. There are 3 non-zero values are there. That is the output. That's it. I am not counting anything here. Here I am counting that how many non-zero values are there. 3 non-zero values are there. That is the vowel count. Simply. Unique vowel count. What is that? Unique vowel count. In that way I am going to find here. For example, I am going to find here if A of I not equal to 0, then I am going to find vowel count plus plus. Not equal to 0, then I am going to return vowel count. Here, for example, if I am going to execute it, SUUDHIR, like this. It is going to be represent only two values. Only two values are there. Yes, is it clear everyone what I am doing here? Yes, note it down everyone. I am doing in some programs in a same way. Every time I am going to do in a same way. The best method this is. Why? Because I am not writing a for loop inside any another for loop. I am decreasing the time complexity here. Okay, just note it down. Unique vowel count, not a normal vowel count. That is a unique vowel count. The same program, how many vowels are there? For example, you are not asking any vowel count, unique vowel count. For example, if you want to ask how many vowel count are there, one, there is not a, this is not a unique vowel count. Then what I have to do here? A plus is equal to E of I is enough. This is enough. This is enough. This condition, without this condition also it is enough. Okay, here I am going to write here. For example, if I am going to execute it, just look at here. If it is UUDHIR, some I is there again. That means four vowels are there. Totally four vowels are there. We can find both in this using the same logic. That means instead of VC plus plus, how many unique vowel counts? We can use this one also to find how many vowels are there. For example, how many vowel characters are there, we can find using this one also. VC plus is equal to EFI means I am going to add that is not a single only one, right? It is, for example, U is repeated for 2 times. I am going to add 2 into the VC. We can add like this. Okay, write that comment also. This is for normal vowel count. Vowel count. This is for unique vowel count. Vowel count. Is it done, everyone? Is it finished? Students, please respond.
Yes, sir.
Yes, then simply note that strings dot main function, simple main function. Okay, then I'm going to discuss about unique characters in a string. What are the unique characters in a string? For example, AAS, D, VAS, VAS, VAVDA, like this. This is one string here. For example, this is one string. In this string, how many unique characters are there? For example, how many characters are the original characters are there inside it? For example, A is there, S, D, and V. Only these are the characters right inside it, but it is repeated for number of times. But they are repeated for number of times. But the original characters are this one only. Okay. We have to find from a string what is the original characters. What are the original characters in a string? That's it. My question is clear, everyone? I'm going to read a string here. I'm going to read a string and I'm going to pass a string here and I'm going to return str2 is equal to, I'm going to find here comma str2 star is not oval count, that is unique characters, unique chars, and I'm going to find here, I'm going to print here like this. Yes. This is the, I'm going to read one string here and I'm going to call a function unique characters of str, and this function is going to be return not integer, it is going to be return a string's address, and I'm going to print the string here. What are the original unique characters in a string? That's it, nothing else. Okay, I'm moving into my strings.h file, and this is my function definition signature, and this is going to be return char star. Okay, this is going to be return char star. Char star means it is going to be return a string. Okay, this is the unique what is that signature for the function definition. Now how I am going to find it? For example, one string is there, and here what is my algorithm to find it? Unique characters in a string. Here I am going to find how many, same logic using this a, I'm going to increment a value as 1 and d value as like this, this is b value, this is c value, and d value is like this, and a value becomes 2 here, a value becomes 2, d value becomes like this, and v values becomes like this. And I'm going to find first of all the character count in alphabet. First of all my target is what is the alphabet count. We know that, right? How we are going to find everyone knows that one, and I'm going to copy this code and simply I'm going to adjust for this one. That's it, nothing else. I'm going to find here the length of the string and the array will be 0 here. I'm going to find all the characters using I'm going to print this one. Very simple, right? I'm going to print what is the a values here. I will discuss here, just wait. Some 26 and I plus plus. I'm going to print this percentage d space comma e of I. It is looking very same, but the logic is different. I will show you what is the difference here. For example, I am going to execute it. This is the input. Just look at here. Just look at here. This is the output. Okay, this is the output. A is repeated for 5 times. D is repeated for 2 times, and some S is repeated for 2 times. And for example, is it V? I think V is repeated for 3 times. Okay, this is the string like this. This is the array we are going to represent, and do it again. For example, like this. Why it is printing another 0 here? U V W X Y Z. Okay, is it okay? Okay, no problem here. U V W X Y Z. Okay, it is looking like this. But from that, what are the unique values? I can find it easily. But the output is different. Why I am show you why it is wrong output? I will show you here. For example, I will show you if a of I is not equal to 0, just I am going to print it. Just I am going to print that character. But it is a wrong one. It is a single character. What is that? How I am going to print it? It is a percentage C. Percentage C E of I plus 65. For example, I'm going to execute it. Not like this. I think 0. No, not A of 0. This is I plus 65. I'm going to execute it if it is the input. Just look at here. It is printing the output like this. Yes, the output is coming here. Just look at here. ADSV. How it is? The output is ADSE. For example, the output is what I got ADSV. But the original output is somewhat different. What is that? ASDV. Why it is looking like this? Why it is looking like this? And why it is looking like this? Why? Because here I am tracing here from in alphabetical manner, right? In alphabetical manner, it is doing like this. It is tracing from A to Z. That's why it is giving in an alphabetical manner. If anyone asks that just print what is the unique characters in ascending format, no problem, we can print like this. But I am asking that what is the characters order in the string? In this string, what is the order here? A is appeared first, then S is appeared first, the next, and D is after S, right? The output is based on that string only. I am not asking any alphabetical order like this. Then what I have to do? Then what I have to do here? Okay. Then, for example, here again I am going to execute it. Again I am going to execute it. Just listen carefully, students. A of I am going to comment it. I'm going to comment it and I'm going to execute it, and this is the input, right? And I'm going to copy this one first of all. This is the output, right? This is the output. And how I am going to find the first character? here A here is A, and A is for 5 times, right? A is for 5 times, and I am going to find here A value. A value is there or not? A value is here I am going to find A value is, first of I am tracing from here. What value I am find here? I find A. What is the index representing here? This is going to be a non-zero value. If it is a non-zero value, I am going to add A here, and then immediately I am going to turn it as a 0. Immediately I am going to turn it as a 0. Why? Because if it is a non-zero value only, I am going to consider here. Okay, for example, here I am going to turn it as a 0 here. Okay, then again it is coming with A, but here there is no positive value here. That's why I am not considering A here. Then I am moving S. Then I am moving into S here. Is S is value here, right? Yes, S is value here. Then I am going to print that one, and I am going to convert that S value into 0. Then I am going to find D here. Is the value in that index is non-zero value? Yes, I am going to print this D, and I am going to convert this this 2 into 0, like that. Is my algorithm is clear or not, students? Is my algorithm is clear or not, everyone? First of all, I am going to, is it clear, students? What I am going to do here, if I am going to find again the length here, again the length, I'm going to trace on the string only, on the string, not in this array here, not in this array, and I am going to find if a of a of I, a of str of I think str of I minus 65, confusing here, just wait. What it is, if a of str of I minus 65, str of I means it is a character and minus 65 is a string. If it is not equal to 0, if it is not equal to 0, then I am going to print it. Then I am going to print that character. What is that character? Str of I. I am going to print that character. But at the same time, I am going to convert this value into 0 here, is equal to 0. I am going to convert this value into 0. Here something is missing, I think. This one is open and this one is closed. Okay. I will execute it. Just you will understand what I am writing here. Any errors here? Oh. It is not equal to 0. What it happens here? Printf percentage D. I am going to write percentage C str of I. Yes, it is going to be print all the characters here. Okay, all the characters, and then it's going to be print all the characters. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to print it is what is the A value here, what is that character. I'm checking. Okay, I'm checking here what is the character here, and what is this value. First of all, something is missing here. I will show you how it is working. I'm going to print what is that character and what is the character count here, and I'm going to print the what is character and what is that count also. Okay, then it will be clear for you, for me also. If it is okay like this, yes, that is the mistake here. I'm going to give some /n. Yes, this is something address is printing. It is why it is taking some address here. A of str of I minus 65. What is str of I? Str of I is a character. Str of I is a character. Character minus 65. Print this one. Just wait. Yes, this is 32, 50. Why it is 32 here? It is 32. It is going to be 97. Okay, it is directly, it is a 97, right? 97. Okay, it is small characters, right? That's why it is mistaking like this. Okay, sorry for that. And I am writing here minus 97. Yes, that's it. Just look at here. Okay, now yes, it is coming perfectly now. I am going to write here Control A. It is, I'm going to comment it. Instead of 65, I am going to write here 97. This is small letters, right? It is not a capital letters. I am going to convert into a small letters. That is the mistake here. And now I am going to execute it. Is it working perfectly or not? Sorry. Just look at here. Yes, the output is coming, right? ASDV, not ADSV. Yes, this is the output of our program. But that is not the exact output, right? That is, I am going to print here, but I'm not going to print the output here. I am going to return a string. I am going to return a string. That is my that is I want, right? Then what I have to do here? Then I'm going to take some static char str2 of some 100 like this, and for that I'm going to take some k is equal to 0. For k index I'm going to take here, if it is okay, then str of 2 of k plus plus is equal to k plus plus is equal to str of I. That's it. and I am going to return return str of 2, and here I am going to print that character. It going to execute it. If it is the input, this is the output. That's it. Why it is giving some new line here? I am giving here that's why it is giving a new line. Yes, is it understand what is the output here? ESDB is the output here. That's why it is the output. Just mute your call. Yes, is it understand everyone? Can I explain it again? What I am doing here? This is the main logic here I am doing. Is it clear everyone? Can I explain it again? Students, what I am doing inside it? Students, respond anyone. If you are not understand, just respond to me. I think everyone is clear. Just note it down. The first one is very simple, right? We know this one from last 3 days, right? And now what I am doing here is some algorithm. I am assuming that, I am thinking that if any character is finding here, what is the key value here? What is the key point is this one. This is the important point. Important line in the program. Total program is based on this one. For example, if I miss this one, the output is somewhat different. I will show you what is the output. If this is the input, the output is the same. The output is the same string. The output is the same string. That means that single line affects so much program. Okay. If the character is found is the non-zero value, we are going to print it. Then immediately I am going to change the value into 0. Immediately at the point I am going to change that value into 0 immediately. Then only it will not consider the remaining things. Yes, everyone just note it down. Up to here, first of all. Is it finished, everyone?
Sir.
Yes. Then note down this the main logic. This is the main logic. Just note down with the comments also. Okay, just note down with the comments. Strings is the important concept. That's why I'm giving more examples on strings here. Okay. Is it finished? Just note down, just carefully, just note down it carefully. This line and this line also. Just note it down carefully. Is it finished? Okay, just note down the main function. Okay, and I'm going to write the same similar code. Similar code. What is that? First unique character. First unique character. What is that? I will explain. First unique character. What is the input first of all? If I'm going to write here some A, B, C, D, A, B, C like this, and some other value that is going to be E like this. Okay. We are going to find here What is the unique characters? What is the that means? For example, I'm going to write here. This is the input. For example, this is the input here. This is D and this is B. A, D, C, B, A, E, E. For example, this is the string. For example, this is the string. Then, what are the unique characters? That means how many characters are there repeated for only one time? For only one time, that is D, B, E only, right? These are the three characters are repeated only for one time. But I am asking that what is the first unique character in this string? That is going to be D here. That is going to be D. D is the output here. For example, the input is going to be like this. The input is going to be like this also. What is the first unique character? What is the first unique character in the string? That is going to be D only. Okay, is my question is clear? There are number of unique characters here. D, B and E also are the unique characters in the string. But I want here what is the first unique character in the string. What is the first unique character in the string? That is going to be D here. Note down the question, that is first unique character in the string. Okay, that means it is not repeating anything here. It is going to be it is going to be written only one character. That is not multiple characters, right? It is going to be written only single character. That's why I'm writing instead of a string, I'm going to return here like this, first unique character. First unique char. This is first unique char. Okay. This is the program here. We are going to pass a string. It is going to be written only one character. That's why I'm writing like this. Char, first unique character in a string. Again and again we are doing the same thing here. I am going to copy this one and I am going to paste it, and I am going to remove this K, and there is no need of these things. We are going to return char ch. That's it. I am going to take here char ch. I am going to manipulate it. What is the output here? For example, I am going to write it out again. And this is not my algorithm here, and how I am going to find it I will explain. First of all, printf %d and space comma AR of I here. I am going to return very simply return some A here. Just I am going to return something else, and here I am going to giving the input like this. If I'm going to execute it, this is the input. Just look at here. This is the input here. This is the output. Based on this one, I'm going to copy this. Okay, I got the output. I got the output like this. I got the output like this. A is for 4 times. B is for 1 time. C is for 3 times. D is for 1 time. E is for 1 time. For example, if I execute, what is the first count? What is the count 1 for the string? It is going to be written B here. It is going to be written B. But my output is D here. Then how I am going to find it? How I am going to find it? Just simply I am going to execute from here. Just simply I am going to execute from here. Is A is 1? I am going to find is A is 1? No. Again I am going to check is A is 1? Is A is 1? Is C is 1? No. Then I am going to find is D is 1? Yes. Then I am going to break it and just printing, that's it, nothing else. Okay, I am going to trace from the string here. I am going to starting from the string and I am going to trace the string, not tracing on the this array. I am not tracing on this array. I am going to trace on this string and I am going to find that. I will show you how I am going to find here. Instead of tracing this one, I am going to trace here with the length. In the length I am going to find it. If I am going to, what is this? I am going to find this one. If this is 1, for example, if this is going to be 1, the string is going to be 1, I am going to return that str of I. That's it, nothing else. I am going to return that str of I. If there is no such type of characters, I am going to return -1. I am going to return some -1 like that. Okay, I am going to return some -1. If there is a character here, I am going to treat like this. Here, something else, not returning anything. Just I am going to execute it. If I am going to execute it, just look at here. What is the output here? What is the output? The output is going to be D here. That's it. Very simple, right? I am doing the program on, I am going to work on string here. If it is 1, the string that array value is 1, I am going to return str of I. That's it, nothing else. Okay, is it clear everyone? What I am doing here? Just note it down. There is no need of this char also. There is no need of this character. Just I am returning that character. That's it, right? Just note it down. First unique character. The first unique character in a string. I think everyone is aware of this one, right? Just note down this logic. This logic is enough. Okay, if it is finished, just note down the main function. The main function is nothing here, right? Main function is nothing. Yes.